Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into the history of the Philippines before Magellan, topic that's been on everyone's minds lately. Stay tuned as we explore the intricate details and uncover the facts that you might not have known. So, without further ado, let's get started. The history of the Philippines before Magellan, 3000 BCE, 1521 CE, 1. Introduction. The history of the Philippines before the arrival of Ferdinand Magellan in 1521 CE is a fascinating tapestry woven from the lives and stories of various indigenous peoples. This period is marked by migrations, trade, cultural exchanges, and the rise of complex societies. Understanding this era sheds light on the deep roots of Filipino culture and identity. Point 2. Early inhabitants, circa 3000 BCE, 500 BCE. The early history of the Philippines begins around 3000 BCE with the arrival of the Austronesian-speaking people. These early settlers are believed to have migrated from Taiwan, bringing with them advanced seafaring skills, agricultural techniques, and a new way of life. Austronesian migration theory. The Austronesian migration is one of the most significant movements in prehistory. These seafaring people spread across the Pacific and Indian Oceans, settling in places as far apart as Madagascar and Easter Island. In the Philippines, they introduced rice farming, pottery making, and domesticated animals. The migration is supported by linguistic studies, genetic evidence, and archaeological findings. Early tools and pottery. The earliest inhabitants of the Philippines used stone tools and simple pottery. Archaeological sites such as the Taban Caves in Palawan have provided valuable insights into their lives. The Taban Caves, discovered in 1962, contain remains that date back to around 16,500 years ago, making it one of the oldest known habitation sites in Southeast Asia. Lifestyle and settlements. These early settlers lived in small, self-sufficient communities. They practiced slash-and-burn agriculture, which involved clearing forested areas to grow crops. Their diet consisted of rice, root crops, fruits, and fish. They built simple homes from bamboo and nipa palm and lived in harmony with their environment. Point 3. The Neolithic Age, 500 BCE, 200 CE. As the Neolithic Age dawned, the Philippines saw significant developments in agriculture and settlement patterns. This period marked the transition from nomadic hunter-gatherer lifestyles to more settled agricultural communities. Agricultural advancements. During this time, agricultural techniques became more refined. The introduction of wet rice cultivation allowed for more stable and productive farming. Terracing techniques were developed in the mountainous regions, leading to the creation of the famous rice terraces of Ifugao, which are still in use today. Neolithic settlements. Permanent settlements began to emerge, supported by the abundance of food from improved agriculture. These settlements were typically located near rivers and coastal areas, providing easy access to water and fishing resources. Archaeological findings from sites like the Kalani Cave on Masbate Island reveal the existence of complex societies with social hierarchies and specialized roles. Cultural artifacts. Artifacts from this period, such as the Manungal jar, provide a glimpse into the spiritual and artistic life of early Filipinos. The Manungal jar, discovered in a burial site in Palawan, dates back to around 890 to 710 BCE. It is a finely crafted burial jar with intricate designs, indicating a belief in the afterlife and sophisticated artistic skills. Point 4. The Metal Age, 200 CE, 900 CE. The introduction of metalworking around 200 CE marked a significant technological and cultural shift in the Philippines. This era saw the development of more complex societies and increased interactions with neighboring regions. Iron and bronze technologies. The use of iron and bronze revolutionized tools, weapons, and everyday objects. Metalworking allowed for more efficient farming implements, superior weapons for hunting and warfare, and ornamental items that reflected social status. The transition to metal tools increased agricultural productivity and supported population growth, trade and cultural exchanges. The Metal Age also marked the beginning of extensive trade networks with neighboring regions. Artifacts such as Chinese ceramics and Indian beads found in various archaeological sites indicate active trade with China, India, and other parts of Southeast Asia. These exchanges brought new ideas, technologies, and cultural practices to the Philippines. Burial practices and social structures. Burial practices during this period became more elaborate, reflecting the increasing social stratification. The discovery of secondary burial jars, where bones were reburied after the flesh had decomposed, suggests a belief in the afterlife and a desire to honor the dead. The presence of grave goods, such as jewelry and weapons, indicates the emergence of a class system with distinct social hierarchies. Rise of early societies and kingdoms, 900 CE, 1300 CE. As the Metal Age progressed, the Philippines saw the rise of more organized and complex societies. This period marked the emergence of early political structures, social hierarchies, and the influence of Hindu and Buddhist cultures. Formation of barangays. The basic political unit during this time was the barangay, a community typically led by a chieftain known as a datu. Barangays varied in size, usually comprising around 30 to 100 families. These communities were often situated along rivers, coastlines, or fertile plains, facilitating trade and agriculture. The Laguna copperplate inscription. One of the most significant artifacts from this period is the Laguna copperplate inscription, LCI, dating to 900 CE. Discovered in 1989 in Lumban, Laguna, the LCI is a legal document inscribed in a mix of Old Malay, Sanskrit, and Old Javanese. It provides evidence of a highly organized society with a system of writing, law, and social hierarchy. The inscription references a debt pardon granted by a ruler named Jadua, highlighting the existence of political authority and social order. That's all for today's video. I hope you found this information insightful and engaging. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more updates. And as always, leave your thoughts and questions in the comments below. Until next time, take care and stay informed.